Please ensure when the hyper murder beam is on that you wear appropriate headwear. All right, Kimberly. All right, Kimberly, what do you have? You've got Bomb Strike, sort of like an up kick that you're... She is, like, doing a nice brace on that. Jason's overhead type style swing. Ooh, you got a nice, extended kick there. You'd make a film noir detective very happy. The dame walked into my office, she had legs that went down to the floor, and she's like, yeah, and I'll use those legs to kick you in the face, so you better shut up about them. Oh, no, no, no. No, no. I don't appreciate being stabbed, sir. I'm over that. Also, she's got, like, they look just like shoes right here, but, like, when she's like this, they kind of look pointed. I'm just saying, like, she might be really hurting people kicking them kicking them in their junk. I'm like, or putties, we don't have junk. I'm like, I think you do. You have it, and I'm gonna kick you in it. Alright, I think we're done here. It's laser. No, we're not done here, laser. I don't even know if I can actually hit the laser. It says go. Oh. Knock, knock. Who's here? It's Kimberly. So that was actually the original thing of the, from The Shining. He didn't originally say, here's Johnny. He said, here's Kimberly. But no one knew what it was because the Power Rangers didn't exist at the time. Stanley Kubrick said, okay, maybe we shouldn't make a reference that takes place in the future. Ow. I'm over you and your knife. Weird that these guys just, like, I mean, I'm sure they can get hit by these, but they just don't. No. Whoa, wait, wait, whoa. There was... Why? In case you missed that, there was a drumstick in the chandelier. Like, okay, up until now, in all 3 of the levels we've done so far, health has just been a health pack, like a white box with a red cross on it. Also showing how this is an older game because it was still before, like, video games were told, like, hey, don't use the red cross in your games because, you know, Geneva stuff. Like, we want to keep the symbol of the red cross, like, pure, and so use, like, a blue or a green cross. Like, nope, we're using red. That's an interesting... But, okay, the point is, that's what we've had for healing, right? Up until now. And now, all of a sudden, we're going Castlevania with a drumstick in a chandelier? I mean, I'm okay with it. I'm just very confused. Just so confused. Like, who makes a Power Rangers game and is like, that's the good idea to do? Like, all right, we're gonna use health packs, yeah. You can find them in, like, boxes or crates and stuff, okay. You know what you can also find to heal? What? A drumstick. And you're getting it at the diner? No, you're getting it in a falling, exploding chandelier. And, like, the executives turn and look at him and... Johnson, without a doubt, that is the best idea I've heard all day. Oh, you know someone's gonna come out of those elevators. Oh, they're trying to do jump attacks on me. You're not the only one with long legs, lady. Look at our legs. The putty man walked into my office. He also had legs going down to the floor. I was confused about all these legs that were coming around. So what's your deal? Okay, you're just stronger. Still just trying to stab me, okay. I mean, they're still not as annoying as the dude with the sword and shield, so. No. 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 Villain of the week. Villain of the week. Yeah, see, now that's a Power Ranger villain. Like a weird mouse dude. Pterodactyl! Like, with a, like, weird mouse thing with, like, I'm not even sure, like a fedora or something. Like, not just, like, a weird floating eyeball thing. It's like, whoa. You know what? Pterodactyl, get out of here. Stop throwing knives at me. Oh, hello. Okay, okay. Game. I get why you had to, for the sake of balance. But she's just hitting people with her bow? And like her up attack is to shoot an arrow. Like maybe you could just... Oh, wow. Wow, this... Okay. We're getting into some action... some hard platforming stuff here. I mean, at least fast-paced. I was just so busy making fun of the fact that you are hitting people with your bow. Like, you mean a bow staff? No. Then why are we... Don't ask. Look, I'm just here to put chicken in chandeliers, okay? Oh, am I supposed to, like, be defending this or something? No, okay, it's just like, oh... We're at the top, we can't... Getting very Contra vibes here. Escaping the thing at the end. See, now we have a health pickup that's not a chandelier chicken. And no, this game is not made by Konami. So it's not like, it's like, cheeky reference to Castlevania. But I mean, like, maybe it is. But it's not like it's, you know, their brand. So it's not like, you know, we made Castlevania, so it's funny to do this type of thing. This game is made by Bondi, I think. Also, wow, this is... There we go. And suddenly the droid at Jabba's palace from Return of the Jedi. Hello, I'd like to get in here. Atuta. No, I'm the Pink Ranger. I'm here to talk to Jabba. Okay, we'll keep going. Is that a background thing or no? Okay. Now when do I want to, like, now? Yeah, I do. Oh, I just took that to the face. Ow. I wonder. Got your ankle. I have a ranged weapon. You have a ranged weapon. Let's have a sniper duel. And I'm like, I have a better idea. I'm gonna hit you in the ankle and you'll explode. Okay, we're good? I think we're good. Hello? I'm okay with this. Oh, he didn't insta-die. It's like, I'm fine if I'm just gonna, like, shoot these dudes and they're just going to instantly explode from my arrow. I want to move over. Okay. I was gonna say, I want to move closer to the pit so that, like, when people come from that side, I can just, like, toss them. Sure. Oh, we do have invincibility frames while you are tossing something. That's cool. Good to know. Ow. You don't have invincibility frames if you're being stabbed in the face, though. Would have guessed. Okay. Now, yes, this is very video gamey. There's, like, metal girders, just fun. But at least this is, like, a Power Rangers set that you're just in the city, right? You're just, like, here in a city fighting bad guys. Like, you're not in weird poison swamp water magic robot bomb factory. So, now I don't know what this is about, but at least it takes place somewhere that makes sense. Do we care about using our bomb right now? Where do we think the boss will be? Ow. Ow, fine. I was gonna be funny and just snipe you to death, but... I guess not. Give me that. Yeah, see, like, I had like a little bit of health on my green bar, and I got it, and it filled up, and now it went to like light blue, and now like a little bit of a darker blue. So that is cool that you can stack healing. You just can't stack You know what? Get out of here, mini boss. I'm not playing your things today. Wow, you're like perfectly designed that I have to duck, but I can't shoot you standing up. Huh, so your arrows are actually weaker. I wonder why that one dude just died instantly when I shot him in the face. Well, let's not look a gift horse in the mouse. Oh, we're at the boss already? I don't get to bomb the boss. Whoa. Ow. What the? What am I? Oh, okay, they're not all firing at once. That's what. Ah. It's like, what, you're throwing poker chips at me now or something? Ooh, this boss isn't hard, but, I mean, I haven't beat him yet. But, like, he is putting me through my paces. Like, I gotta be fast on the up. I really don't have time to attack when he's doing that one. I keep thinking I do, but... You dead, or are you... Okay. Huh, so I guess his super attack was, like, the two chips that were like, bwop. 'Cause he didn't... I don't know. Weird boss, fun, though. At 1970, let's write that down. I mean, again, so far we haven't lost, but... And finally, we've got Zach. All right, Zach, yeah, he's like, I'm ready. Who do we want to actually play as once we've tried everybody out? I do kind of like Kimberly having a long-range attack. All right, so punch. Wow, a really low kick. Punch like that. Jump kick. Punch, 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 punch. Oh, ow, I thought I threw you, man. His throw animation looks a little weird. He's like hovering in the air when he does it. Because like he lifts both his feet to do it. All right. Not sure about that, but all right, Zach. I mean, to be fair, we were also like, Billy, I don't know about you, and then he took out his trident, and we're like, yeah, all right, never mind, we're good. So when Zach brings out the axe, we'll see what happens. Come on, man, can we just... I want to get to the part where I'm the Power Ranger. Like, yeah, okay, we saw what Zach's like as he's a human. Like, I want to see magic. Magic, like, techno power. I don't even know what it is, technically speaking. Like, I think you got your powers from... Well, I mean, you get them from... What's that guy's name? He's like a big floating holographic head. Zordon, I think. Zordron? Zekrom? No, that's a Pokemon. I think Zordon. Again, that sounds right in my head. I don't know why I'm tapping my head. You know, my head right here as opposed to, like, down here, which is my shoulder. I don't know if you've heard of head, shoulders, knees, and toes, but it's gonna blow your mind. But yeah, like, you got your powers from Zordon. But I don't know if it really explains how. He's just like, here, have some powers. So, like, I guess it's magic? Because, like, I think Rita is, like, a witch. Like, space witch. Or maybe she's a human, or not human, but, you know, a Earth witch that was locked up on the moon. But I don't know if it's, like, just pure magic, or if it's supposed to be, like, magic technology. You know, it's one of those, like, you know, sufficient technology is indistinguishable from magic. Because, like, you have your, like, token things that you're like, bah! Like, but maybe it's just, like, super advanced science magic? I don't know. I don't even know why I got started on this. I got so into the Power Rangers lore that I forgot what I was talking about or why. And I'm sure other people know, but again, like, I just watched the, you know, original bit of the first season. It's just like, guys get powered up and beat people up. That's all there is to it. Also, Mastodon! Which isn't a dinosaur at all, but it's not even a reptile, but yeah, you know, sure. Aw, yeah, here comes the Zack attack. Yeah, you've got an overhead swing, which makes sense. You have an axe. Is it the most thrilling gameplay? No, but man, is that effective. Alright, so we've got... I gotta see, like, low attack. Your low attack... It's like, here's your upper, or like, your mid attack, right? Swing forward, but it kind of does a low arc. Your low attack, you just go straight. It's not that different. This is very different. Die. Here in the magic caves. Unless they're science caves. Maybe they're just regular caves. I don't know where we are. I will say the game is a little light on the plot department. It's just like, but maybe that's okay. It's just like, oh no, Rita's at it again. She's sending monsters like she does every episode. Okay. We have to stop her just because, you know, she's trying to cause havoc. We have to stop it because we're the Power Rangers. Where are we? Doesn't really matter. Where are we going? Doesn't matter. Is there chicken in a chandelier? Eh, maybe. Doesn't matter. We're the Power Rangers. We beat up bad guys. That's all there is to it. Zack, pretty strong. I will say that. I mean, like, this axe swing. Maybe Jason would be as strong, too, but... It just seems like these guys are stronger than the initial putties, and even they are just being like, step, hit, step, hit, step, hit. I'm trying to pick up this barrel and it won't let me. There we go. Yeah, can't pick up the barrel, so you know what time it is. Oh, hey, we picked up the barrel. And they're like, oh, good, so you're gonna do that instead? And like, well, I don't have any more barrels, so, hey, Mr. Putty, sorry about this, but you found my weakness. Ow! I don't like that. Hey, you're not allowed to do that. Huh, and I just had the thought, I'm like, you know, and thinking like, okay, so it's interesting that like you've got like these guys as opposed to like, you know, other types of dudes. Like he's like, oh, here's this jump kick dudes. Like, but the last level was full of jump kick dudes, which would have been wrecked by this. And I'm like, interesting how they planned that, but they didn't, did they? Like, we could have picked any character we wanted for any level. Like, we could have played Zack the whole time. We could play Kimberly the whole time. Huh. Interesting. Like, I wonder how it'd be like to play each character on each level. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just saying. Can I jump up here? Nah, that's foreground. The foreground that I'm not allowed to be in. But I'm not doing a platforming section. I know, Zack. But, you know, like, Trini had to do stuff, and Billy had this water. So just be glad you're not doing the water section, that Billy did that for you, man. Just... I know, you want to go into the foreground and back, and you wish you had a third dimension, but trust me, it's okay. Just take the win. You don't have to swim. You don't have to, like, platform on a skyscraper. You're just beating dudes up in a cave. It's okay. Alright, we're in a secret lab or something. Again, weird because, like, again, there's no bad guy, like, layer to go to. It's like the Turtles where you could, like, go to the Technodrome. Or, like, you know, Baxter Stockman's hideout. It's just Earth you're on. Because Rita, like, sends her clay dudes in, like, you know, she like, cooks them in, like, the furnace and then, like, sends them down to Earth as, you know, space magic. I forget if that was a spoiler or not. Like, because she was sort of, like, in her, like, lair and would send dudes. And I forget if we knew from the start that, like, she was on the moon. Or if they were just up front, like, that's where she was the whole time. I do not remember. Pretty cool axe that it could cut down a steel door. I'm fine with this. I'm also fine with this. Now, hopefully we don't have mini-boss and I can save my bomb attack to the, actual boss. So how come that doesn't hurt the bad guy, man? Ow. Okay, too many dudes. I was talking about how I want to save my bomb attack, but I hope I get some health. I could use it. I can't turn or attack or anything, so this is a cutscene elevator, which I'm fine with. Health. Does this secret base have any health in it? What? Okay, whoa. See, I thought that was an alarm, like an intruder has entered the base type of thing. I didn't realize that we were doing Mega Man X. Was it 2 or 3 that had a beam like that? I mean, I'm fine with it because it's funny, but... You know what? Mastodon, you guys just leave. I'm not dealing with hyper murder beam below me. Also, are the guys... Before I thought, like, are the guys infinite spawning? And then I was like, no, they're not. But, like, here they might be. Just to keep you... Because, like, yeah, we were up there, and there was no one there. Which is kind of annoying that, like, this is the only part of the game so far that has infinite dudes. Like, when you specifically have to stop and wait. And they're like, here, you know what would be great? When you have to stop and wait for things? Infinitely spawning guys. Isn't that fun? To be honest, I'd rather have a chicken in a chandelier. Wow. Oh, really? I was... Okay, to be fair, it did hit me in the face, but... Please ensure when the hyper murder beam is on that you wear appropriate headwear. Hyper murder beam, we all love you, do-do-do. There was nothing like this in the show, nothing. This is lore inaccurate. Well, I mean, at least from the original stuff, I don't know. Like, Power Rangers in Space or something probably had something like this, but this came out before any of that existed anyway. Also, how many hits does this take? This level is very annoying, by the by. Infinitely spawning guys, and I'm just like... just hitting it, and hitting it, and hitting it, and hitting it. And just nothing is happening. Well, alright, if you're facing this way, I'll stay on this side of the screen. Do I have to? I don't really feel like fighting a boss right now. I'd like some health, please. I'm gonna stand here, spam the button, drink some ice water. Okay. This is very Mega Man, by the way. You're like a ninja soldier chameleon or something? With bombs. I mean, okay, I did say ninja. Those are kind of like a... Oh, wow, I'm gonna get rocked. Oh, I died. I lost my first life of the game. I guess congratulations, sir. Though, to be fair, I also did have, like, a quarter of my health. We're just jumping past each other. We're such good friends. No. Yeah, alright. Ninja vanish. Maybe I do this. Yeah, if I can try and keep him right here. We'll do a jump attack over, throw a thing down, and then I can hit him. Ow. Okay, unless he does that. That's a problem. So I just watch out, because yeah, I just watch. If he does a stab attack, I jump it. If he does this, I just avoid it. Get him over here, hit him, he vanishes. Are you like, is your AI in a weird path? Are you abusing game mechanics and the AI doesn't know what to do? It's not even AI, is it? But you know what I mean. Have a water break. All right. Yeah, because like he wants to keep a certain distance from you at all time, and I mean it's funny. You done yet? I wish I could see their health bar. That'd be handy. But you haven't done any different move yet, so I assume you're not in your, like, second stage. Unless doing your Ninja Vanish is your second stage. Hit him with an axe. Okay, there's your second stage. Nope. No. Oh, I was gonna say, have you lost your ninja? Oh, he can change between weapons, between ninja vanish. I see. It's not gonna help you any, but that's cool. No, I'm over here. I was gonna be like, I'll just wait till he comes right. He won't. Right. We have to lure him. Oh, he does a new sword attack now, too. No, you're good. Ooh, all right, so who do we want to play as now? We've played as all of the Rangers. I did... I'm thinking my favorites were probably Zach and Billy. Oh, saber-toothed tiger, Triceratops. I didn't expect this. This makes me happy. Mastodon. I mean, I guess it makes sense that they're gonna include that since they, do it every show. But pterodactyl. I forget if he said but I think he says just Tyrannosaurus, right? It's Morphin time. Yes! Not that we've, seen anyone that's needed it, but the Megazord, but I'll take it. Areas, you get to play as the Mega... Okay. And now we do actually have a... Okay, so X is like when your thing fills up. Okay, got it. Ow. Ow. No. Oh, that worked. Ow. No. 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 Ow. So what if I charge up another bar? So it did like a blue kind of sword strike. All right, and then it was like fire. That was like a bomb stab or something. Ow. How am I supposed... I can't even duck that. I guess I have to jump it, right? Or am I supposed to hit it? Nope. Nope. Yeah, like when you hit each other, it like cancels the attack. Oh, that's not fair. I don't have that sort of range. Oh! Oh, hyper powered. Yeah. Okay, this is pretty awesome. Which, again, this does follow the formula of, like, you fight a bad guy, or, like, they fight putties, and then there's, like, oh, too many putties, or they see, like, the monster of the week. And then they have to, like, you know, change into Power Ranger form. Ow, my shins. Game over. Uh-oh, wait. Did I write the... Oh, I can continue. Anyways, 8624. Great. But yeah, like, it follows the formula of, like, they're the human, then they're the Power Rangers, and then they have to, like, get in their Mega thing, like, or, you know, get their powers, combine them all into the Megazord. Which I think is the name. I keep saying that, but I'm not positive that's the name. Ow. Alright, I really gotta figure out how to do this fight. Because it seems like going up to the dude is just bad news. We want to wait for him to come to us. We do sort of like block if we're holding backwards. Like it's the same as if I was striking. Yeah. He can jump my special? That's not fair. Weird that... Ooh, that sounds like it does a lot of damage, but I can't really get close enough to check. I want to see how much this does, man. Stop blocking. I'm trying to test things for science. I'm gonna get up in your business. Oh, I do kind of like that combo there. Ah, there you go. Get wrecked, son. Maybe I don't try and do the special attack. Actually, this kind of seems like the play is like jumping up over whatever he's about to launch and then just getting in his face and hitting him. Like, don't play defensive, is what it is. Okay, I'll wait. Oh, you done messed up. Oh, you done messed up. And you get a fit. And that's like the Thunder Sword and... Yeah, so Megazord always had like a finishing move he'd use to finish off the super giant monster. And they kind of always did like one of them like 90% of the time, and then they switched up as like, yeah! That was fun. I did not expect that. Area 7. Oh, we're on the moon now. Are we fighting like evil Megazord? Whoa. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, this is that. Okay, I mean, I guess that first monster there was our warm-up to learn how to properly fight as the Megazord, which is use the fact that you are a gigantic robot comprised of 5 robotic dinosaurs to just get in their face and wreck them. Don't play defensive. You just go in there and you're like, you die. He blocked my finishing move. How dare you? Nope, nope, nope. Still gonna do the same thing, though, of, like, hyper attack. Don't block. Don't retreat. Don't back up. It's put them on the defensive the whole time. Ow. Said it's a little harder to do on this one. The final boss knows what he's doing. Surprise. Stop. Stop. Ow. 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 Why am I not doing my down strike? See, that's what he did to me. He just went hyper offensive and I couldn't do anything about it. That's how you... Weird that you only get one life on these stages. I mean, I guess you have continue, so it doesn't matter, but suddenly it's like you had 2 lives, and now it's like you have 1 life. I guess because they're like all 5 of you are dying at once. Like you have 5 deaths, and that's more than 2 bonus lives. I don't know that that's how that works, but okay. And you're powering up for Thunder Sword, and you're like, hit him, and he's like, no. Oh, it uses up your special. Okay, never mind. It uses up your special to do it, because finish replaces your special attack. So you can't save it up for round 2. Nope. Nope. Now, man. You know what? Put you on the defensive now. How do you like them apples? Right there. Hit, hit. Get on the other side of the screen. We're going back this way. I don't like this fighting right to left business. We are going, yeah. Oh, that's why he's so strong, is he knows how to get out of being cornered. Ugh. I believe I said Thunder Sword. Ugh. What do you think about that, huh? You think water, bro, that's what. That sounds like victory music to me. Wait. Hello? Oh, there we are. We're all like, woo! Okay. Do we get credits, or is it just, okay, now you're driving along the highway. Enjoy 8 hours of this. It's a real-time simulator. Also, wow, that is ridiculously dangerous. Like, okay, it's one thing for, like, Billy and Zach to just be, like, sitting, like, on the seats, leaning out of the car, and, like, but Kimberly, leaning on the windshield? Like, if you brake hard, you're gonna go, like, flying. Also, I do like that, again, because it's, you know, after school kids, it's the juice bar. Executive producer, Takeshi Yasukawa. And everyone's like, yeah, Takeshi Yasukawa. Huh. That's... Well, that was an experience. I'm not... What am I trying to say? It's... I'd say, like, on the scale of tie-in video games. You know, I think I'm gonna give it a new tier. So, like, S tier, for things like we've done on this channel, would be Disney's Aladdin and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time, right? Like, those are tie-in to an existence franchise that's not just, like, this relies on you having nostalgic feelings or at the time, like, hype, you know, like, be buying into the stuff. Like, those are good games, even if you change the characters. Like, they're fun, they're cool, they're great. At the lowest tier, you know, you've got, like, the Lilyhammer Olympics games that was just terrible, right? And it's like, that's, you know, like, F. That's a fail. And then you've got, like, I'd say Addams Family was, like, C. Yeah, I was right. It was Bondi that did it. Like, you know, Addams Family, like, we played the whole game. I was invested enough to be like, well, let's beat it, but it was not a good game. I want to say that Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is a B tier. So we've got, like, S rank. Oh, and Rita's like, I'll get you next week, my pretties. I'm channeling both Wizard of Oz and an old-timey gangster. But I don't know, it's like hard mode or something. I'm not doing it. Yeah, like, so I want to say it's like B tier. Like, we don't have an A tier game, but we have like the really best of the best S rank, and then we've got FDCB, maybe, yeah. Because I don't think Addams Family was a D, but it's like a C minus. But I'd give this a solid B. Again, it's not the most interesting beat 'em up. Like, the fact there's a lot about it that's not great beat 'em up wise. In fact, like comparing it again, like, and you can compare it to other beat 'em. I'm just doing because we did, you know, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Times on this channel, like streaming, recording, and stuff. I'm comparing it to that because like I've done that. But you can compare it to other stuff too. Like the fact that like there's no foreground for most. Like, yeah, like the one stage had like a drop which sort of simulated that, but basically it was just two-dimensional. Was a little less interesting. The fact that there's just less stuff to interact with. Like, yeah, like sometimes you could pick up a barrel and throw it, right? Okay, sure. But like I'm thinking like Turtles in Time, right? Like starting even on like the second level, like you had dudes throwing manhole covers at you that you could hit back or dodge. Like you could hit the water or fire hydrants to like shoot water out. And like the obstacles on the levels were very, you know, in Turtles in Time were very, like, they varied by, I mean, yeah, that helps that they were, like, in different periods of time. So, like, you had, like, on the skyscraper, you had, like, wrecking balls, and, you know, you had, like, at the pirate ship level, like, cannons shooting at you, and, you know, it changed what you were dealing with, whereas this is, like, it's the same putties all the time, and sometimes there's a robot that shoots at you. And, like, you know, and the putties didn't really change at all. Like, and again, like, I guess maybe they couldn't reasonably, again, like, Turtles in Time, that, like, you know, the people in, like, Pirate Age, I don't remember, did they have rifles or not? I don't know. But, like, the prehistoric age, like, you did, like, the Rockmen, and, like, in, like, the future, they had, like, the electric lassos. And, like, in this game, it's like, yeah, it's like they added a dude that threw a knife. But, like, once you got through the second level, you'd seen all the regular enemies. So it's definitely less interesting as a beat-em-up. It's also kind of less interesting as a nostalgic factor. I'm just seeing if I can continue on, like, if there is, like, hard mode, start again type of thing. I mean, I'll just go and beat people up as I talk, because why just stay on that screen forever? But yeah, like, as a nostalgia thing, it's not even as good as, say, Ninja Turtles, which, again, like, that had, like, pick your favorite turtle, and this is, like, pick your favorite Power Ranger, and, like, yeah, Shredder was doing stuff, and in this one, Rita's doing stuff, but, like, as I was talking about, I think it's Zordon, right? It's like the dude who, like, the holographic face that gives you your powers. Like, where is he in this game? Like, why? Like, they don't even mention his name. Like, we'll help Zordon. Like, besides not even showing him. So, like, in terms of nostalgia, it's not like, you know, because in Turtles in Time, it's like, instead of, like, go, it would show April O'Neil being like, go. So even though she wasn't in the game, besides, like, reporting on the TV, like, they showed her, right, like, something like that. You had different bosses for, like, you know, the different characters. And I guess, like, maybe it's just because there are different characters in Ninja Turtles, whereas, like, this, because it is really just, like, Monster of the Week. And it's like, okay, this time I'll send out, like, Skull Man, and this time I'll send out, like, Rake Dude. Maybe, I guess there's just not as many people to reference, but it just doesn't feel... Like, even if you're like, oh yeah, I like Power Rangers, like, if you have never played this game, and you never saw Power Rangers, like, yeah, you'd probably get, like, the Ranger when they power up, and you're like, but it doesn't feel like a Power Rangers game. You're not like, oh, okay, I get it, Power Rangers. Like, this could kind of be in any type of game, because the characters are just so generic, which, again, is partly because they just fought, like, nameless putty monsters, right, as, like, the default enemy, so that's part of the you know, the series and stuff. Now, that said, I don't want to disparage it too much, because, like, I started out and I was like, okay, beat 'em up, and then we were getting into second stage, figuring stuff out. I'm like, eh. But it does have some good stuff going for it. I will say, it's not a complete, like, mess of a game. You know, it's better than Addams Family. Like, it is interesting that they do a beat 'em up that also has platforming sections. I think that's kind of cool. I'm not sure if I've seen that before. Or, you know, not like real platforming sections. Like, Serial Beats have stuff where, like, you know, it's like, oh, you have to, like, dodge this attack or something. Like, there's not things where you're, like, jumping around, like, spikes and climbing up, like, you know, wall jumping thing. It's like, that's pretty cool. You know, and actually speaking, just because I kind of did it right now, I guess now's a good time to talk about it. I will say, the music is on point. Like, yeah, it's... You know, I'd probably say, like, I like Turtles in Time's music better than this, but that could just be nostalgia talking. Like, this is not bad Super Nintendo music. You know, it is very, like, Mega Man X style. Like, it is, you know, not as good as Mega Man's music, but... Like, sure, if you compare the songs, like, yeah, I'll always like, you know, Storm Eagle more than this for, like, hard rock Super Nintendo. Like, this has good music. It's like, that's on point. So yeah, like, the platforming beat-em-up style is interesting. The music is great. Like, thumbs up. Like, especially with the sound clip at the beginning when you start, just like, go, go, Power Rangers. Like, it just puts a smile on your face. You know, if you like Power Rangers. So, you know, it's got that going for it, too. And I will say, the Megazord fight at the end, I was not expecting. Like, I just thought we were kind of done, and then they're, like, powering up, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Now, it's a little weird because, like, again, for those of you who are not familiar with Power Rangers, here's how the formula goes. And I've talked about it, but I skipped the last step because I thought it wasn't going to be in this game, and it was. Rita's like, man, I'll get you, Power Ranger, sends out some putties, and they're like, punch, 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 and then either there's too many putties, or she's like, the putties aren't working, okay, I'll send out Monster Man. And then they go, punch, 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 and beat up the Monster Man some, and then Rita's like, oh no, they're beating Monster Man. Well, now, bwomp, now it's the size of, like, Godzilla, and, you know, and that's how it's, like, terrorizing the city. Go, Monster Man of the week. And then the Power Rangers are like, oh, we can't fight him when we're, like, little tiny people, and it's as big as a building. So then they form up and make the Megazord and end with a fight, Megazord versus gigantic monster. And that's just how it goes, all the time. So I like that they do kind of stick to that formula. It makes it a little more interesting, also, I think. I mean, again, like, the Megazord fight at the end, I did not see it coming in this game, and so I was like, yeah, big giant robot fighting a monster. Like, that part's fun. But even during the regular levels, I do kind of like how it... Like, some people might just be like, I want to be a Power Ranger all the time, and, like, you'll start with the sword. But I think it's kind of more fun that you start out, like, following the TV show style, that you start out as your normal kid self. And then, like, things get tough, and then you power up. And how, like, yeah, they're not different moves. Like, right, you still have attack, low attack, jump attack. You know, I mean, yeah, the up attack is new, but for the most part, it's the same thing, right? But just the fact that you start with, like, one set of attacks, and then they change to be slightly different, it does make it a little more interesting playing the level. So yeah, I'd say, you know, for a game that's all about, like, nostalgic value of, like, remember the 90s, remember Power Rangers, remember the... While it's not the best game, I think it has some value. You know, again, I'm not gonna put it in S tier with Disney's Aladdin or the Ninja Turtles one, which I think you could enjoy as games even if you had no connection at all. Like, I think part of this game is, like, if you literally never did anything with Power Rangers, this game would feel a little lackluster. Like, it's one of those games, I think, that you'd be like, well, like, oh, I played, you know, Yoshi's Island recently, so I want something that's not a platformer. And I don't want to start something long like Chrono Trigger. Like, what game have I not played in a bit? Oh, I haven't done the Power Rangers game. Yeah, let's play that for this afternoon. Like, you know, it's a game you play because you have it type of thing. So as I say, like, it's not a good game, but at the same time, it's not a bad game. You know, it's not one of those games where you're like, oh, I don't want to play this. Like, you picked this one. Like, it's a serviceable game where you're like, yeah, I'll spend the afternoon playing it. Why not? Like, I don't got anything else to do. Like, it's not your first choice, but it's not your last choice. So, yeah, I think that's where I'll leave. And so, I do think that was an interesting experiment of, you know, I kind of like Power Rangers, but I'm not like the biggest Power Ranger fanatic. And I've never played this game, so I don't have like, oh, I played this game with my sister all the time. Oh, that is one downside. No multiplayer. For a beat 'em up, I get, like, I guess because there's the platforming sections, but like, Turtles in Time. Again, you can play 2 players. And I was talking about like my favorite other 2 beat 'em up things, like the Simpsons arcade game. You could play 2 players and you'd have like different attacks you could combo with people. You know, like Homer could like pick up Bart and like put him on his shoulders, and like Bart would hit people with like his skateboard, or like I think like Marge and Homer would like spin around together really fast. You know, like they'd do different things based on which character you had. You know, again, like the X-Men arcade game, especially if you got the 6-player cabinet, you could have 6 people playing a beat 'em up at once. It was crazy fun, right? No multiplayer is sort of a setback, especially when you have 5 characters, but I guess I get it with the platforming that it'd be kind of weird to do. I'm not gonna play the whole game again. That sums up my thoughts, right? We're done. So yeah. B. Solid B. It's not the best. It could do better, but it's not the worst. It could do worse. If you like Power Rangers and you never played it, it's a good game. Like, how long did that take? Doing the entire thing, including replaying the first level, 1 hour 42 minutes. If you're like, oh yeah, it's like 3 hours till I have to go and meet someone. If you've never played it before, sure, give it a whirl. And if you don't care about Power Rangers at all, and you're like, I never watched that as a kid, I don't have a, you know, Super Nintendo, like, I didn't get into gaming until, you know, like, the PS2, or, like, I don't have, like, Super Nintendo nostalgia, I don't have Power Ranger nostalgia, this video's good enough. You watched it, you experienced it, right? It was fine, but I didn't know what to expect going in. And I had a good time. Like, I don't want my time back. I'm not like, oh, that was 2 hours of my life I'll never get back again. Like, all right, it was all right. I'm not going to do it again, but, like, sure. Which, to be fair, that's kind of what Power Rangers was like, right? In the first place. I might be stepping on some toes saying this, but, like, Power Rangers was never a, like, at least to me, it is, like, a thing you watched because it was on when it was, like, after school. And you're like, okay, I don't want to start my homework yet. I want to decompress. Sit down. What's on the television? Power Rangers. Okay, sure. Let's watch some guys beat up some, you know, low effect bad dudes. Giant robot fights a giant monster. Okay, Power Rangers is done. I'm going to start my homework now, right? Like, so in that sense, I guess the game kind of does a good justice to it. It's a thing to pass some time, and you're like, cool, that's fine, and then you go about your day. I don't know why I'm tapping my head. You know, my head right here as opposed to, like, down here, which is my shoulder. I don't know if you've heard of head, shoulders, knees, and toes, but it's going to blow your mind.